Good morning, Piggy.
Morning. It's Monday morning. We're back on the grind. They did like I thought they would. They came back last night. I told Lane be ready to go Monday morning. Here we are.
Oh yeah.
She said something about running to the store, so we're gonna run to the store. You did still want to do that, right?
Up to you. We need drink for this evening. We can check our gas when we get up here too. So yeah, we'll do that.
Currently it's showing about halfway between half and 3/4. Alright people, y'all stopped before I did.
He just kept going.
No,
That white one stopped? Okay.
Yeah, he stopped.
Oh.
He stopped, the white one stopped. That white one was waiting on the Jeep. The Jeep was waiting on the white one. I was waiting on both of them.
Ah, okay.
There's an idiot with his rides on. So anyway, here we are. It's a nice rainy morning. It's not raining as bad as it was, but it is still wet. So I'm gonna go over here to the bypass, go on up Cleveland Highway, go on up. Here comes the Dodge Ram. He ain't got no lights on.
What if they told Fred he's gonna have to move out of that parking lot?
Don't know. So we're gonna do that. Depending on where we're at on gas, we might get gas, we might not.
Might wait a day or two.
Might wait a day or two to let it run down farther, so that when we get some of that additive,
yeah,
we can put it in on a closer to empty tank. I did throw a code for a second this morning, but I really romped down on it a little bit. And then that little idiot light went off, so it's still not bad. It was over 3K RPM when it threw it. Burst a little, wasn't real bad, but it still did a little, and that's what threw the code. So it ain't quite ready for prime time yet.
Excuse me.
But from what it was doing, it's 100% better.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ride's better too.
Ride's better, the brakes are doing better. Because traction control is integrated in with the ABS brake system. The anti-lock crank.
Yeah.
So I've noticed the brakes, they were kind of soft, and sometimes I'd have to double pump to get them up good. But now they're doing more like they should. A lot more like they should. Well, I might can do this. Let's find out. Oh yeah, they're getting a red light anyhow. I can go ahead and get over that left lane here in a second. But right now it's popping up 3K and above, no problem. Okay. Hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. That's the theme of life. Well, folks, was listening last night after my live, come across one really interesting. Apparently, Chief Justice John Roberts is involved with a group of elite elitist judges and whatnot. Something called N something. INNS. And that group is connected to a group in Britain funded by George Soros. Imagine that. Folks, right there should be cause for his immediate dismissal from the bench. Oh, they get a lifetime appointment. Not when they are a bad actor. Found out that's in the Constitution. If they are not free of all ties to anything so that they can remain totally impartial, totally unbiased, they're a bad actor. They're not doing their job in good faith. They are influenced by others. They got to go. So no wonder Trump and this administration is having a hard time. George Soros has got his hands into the judges. And it's also been proven that he's backed a lot of judges being able to go for certain positions. And Obama appointed a lot of judges that were activist judges. So no wonder this thing is so deep. So, no wonder you want, well, that person did it, how come they ain't in jail? Well, that's why. So, they've been forces trying to undermine and take over the United States in a variety of ways. And there's two of them. There's him and there's that black lady justice.
Ketanji Jackson Brown, I think is her name.
That got appointed up there. She's also in that group. Go figure. So that's why it's been so hard to get anything done. That also explains why one thing got pushed through by the Supreme Court and became law through the Supreme Court instead of through legislation. It's not really a law. I'm not going to mention that one, but I think y'all know which one I'm talking about. So, technically, in my book, that makes that one law null and void because it's not actually a law. It was not legislated. It was not an executive order. It was put through by the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court does not make law. They're supposed to adjudicate law. They didn't adjudicate law in that case. They made law in that case. And that explains why they were able to do that. It's because they've got a whole bunch of judges out there who are activists that don't deserve the bench. Because if you're an activist, I don't care if it's left wing or right wing. If you're an activist of any kind, you're not worthy of a bench.
That's it.
So, I can imagine there's some judges of times past rolling in their graves what they're doing today. Because it's totally unconstitutional. It's totally against the American way. But I thought that rather interesting. One guy I like to listen to, he's still on about Bondi. Now, he's a conservative, but because of the Epstein list thing, when it was first supposed to come out, she got duped. Yeah, because of that, he's not too fond of her. And I'm thinking, okay, we accept the fact that Trump's not been able to do some things because of the resistance from so many directions that he's been getting. Well, dude, you can't figure that Bondi's coming across the same thing because you got the same deep state coming against every part of Trump's cabinet, tried to keep Trump from completing his agenda. She's coming back with a vengeance on that.
Yeah, I'd love to see it released too, but I'm like this about it. Make sure the victims are protected before anything else.
Well, here's the thing. You know, like the domestic terrorism that's being performed on Elon Musk dealerships and people's personal Teslas.
Yeah.
Oh, there's only been 3 of them arrested so far. Well, figure this. It's obvious that it's organized.
Mm-hmm.
Like Trump pointed out, those signs look like very nice signs. Very professional job. Not cheap. Who's paying for it? That means there's some organization to this.
Yeah.
So, you'd figure, knowing that, well, like police have always done, they let a few small fries go kind of get away so that they can investigate where the big fish is.
That's it.
So I figured that's what they're doing on that. But no, true to form of most people today, they want right now.
Now.
They got no understanding of there are reasons why we might not can do right now. We're working on finding the source of the problem. You go after a bunch of small fries, you'll be so busy hunting small fries, you won't consider or much less find the source. But when that first started happening, it was already found out that a lot of those people were affiliated with other groups that were funded by George Soros. Soros has been behind so much, I'd always wondered why he has been able to stay out of prison. Well, when I heard that last night about Chief Roberts, I won't call him a justice anymore. He don't deserve that respect. What I learned about that tells me why. He owns the judges.
So I say, he probably owns police, judges. Yeah.
You know,
They're going that way.
dang, I got lucky. That semi back there held back for him too.
Yeah.
So that's why and how Soros has been able to stay out of prison. But I just find it funny people afford Trump the fact that there's things in his way, but when it comes to somebody in his cabinet, they don't take into account the same factors.
Well, if they support Trump, they allow that for him. But those that don't support Trump,
Not what this guy does.
yeah. I'm just saying overall.
I think it has something to do with Bondi is a little blonde-headed thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've detected a little bit of little bit of sexism on his part. Because there's been failures on the parts of other members of the cabinet not being able to do anything. He hadn't said anything about Tom Homan not being able to get some things done because of the pushback.
Yeah.
How come he makes exception over Bondi? Because he wanted to see that last list so bad too that it made him mad that we didn't get to see it. But you know, like you mentioned, you know, a lot of them not taken into account. They got to make sure the victims of these bad people are protected.
Yeah.
So there you go. You know, but it just I haven't commented on any of this stuff yet. But next time he brings up Bondi, I may do him. I'll say, you know, I said we take it into account all the pushback and problems that Trump's having getting things done because of the pushback. You can't take that same consideration in for Bondi. Hold up now.
And the thing about it is she has it even worse because not only did she have to fight the DOJ, she has to fight the former FBI.
The DOJ, bad actors that are still in the FBI, and other agencies, and the federal judges who are trying to be presidents from the bench.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, if they have any affiliations with leftist activism or George Soros, just go ahead and take them straight to Gitmo. Because that's treason.
I tell you, I'm just amazed at everything they have got done. And it's just been what?
Couple months.
Just been, two and a half months, something like that.
Yeah.
Or right at 2 months. January to February, February to March. Yeah, 2 months.
2 months.
And some of them didn't get put in until February.
Right.
So a little over a month.
Cut them a break, folks.
Yeah.
They're doing the job. It's like they're doing the job with one hand while having to fight the enemy with the other.
Yeah. And they've got more done in 2 months than the others done in 4 or 5 years.
Well, the others did a lot, but what they did was to get all that stuff, get all this mess the way it is.
Yeah.
Because they were preparing for America to be taken over by communism.
Mm-hmm. It's like I was listening to Cash Patel this morning. He's talking about just in 1 month of being in office, they've already caught 3 of America's top 10
Yeah,
FBI wanted list.
I heard that last night. You know, in the short time he's been in there, they've already caught 3 of the top 10. What does that tell you about what the FBI's been doing for all these years? Not a dad-blasted thing.
Yeah. Tried to frame Trump.
Exactly. Because they knew Trump was going to get in there and expose all of this. And Bernie Sanders talking about, many men died to give us this democratic nation. Democracy. No. It's a constitutional republic.
Yeah, we don't have a democracy.
A democracy leads straight to communism. A constitutional republic does not. So, in a democracy, the majority can say, you grow up in the neighborhood, you got a group of 5 kids, and you got one kid got a nice bike. Those 5 kids have decided they want your bike. So because they are a majority, they can say you have to give up your bike. No, that ain't how it works. Individual rights are respected. It's supposed to be. That can only happen in a constitutional republic. Each individual has rights that have to be respected. So where you don't infringe upon me, I don't infringe upon you. You earned that, I did. Enjoy.
That's it.
You know? That's how it should be. When we get up here, we'll probably go ahead and get that stuff, and then when we do go to fill up, we'll have it.
Okay.
Stop in the store for whatever it is you want to get. Go from there.
Okay.
So, anyway, that's why a lot of people that should be in prison ain't. It's because the justice system is bought out. You know, it's a mess, folks. Y'all think about it. Biggie loves you.